Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Moose. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shump. All right, ready to go here at the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-hwan Bae. And that's in for a strike. So we're underway here in Game 2. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Sandoval was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gets it to first, and an easy out to start the game. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for Game 2.
This group is feeling great after winning the opener, Boo. Keep the good vibes going today, and they could find themselves up 2-0.
Brian Reynolds at the plate now. That's ball one.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
That's a little bit low. Late that time, and it's strike two. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. Here's O'Neal Cruz. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Runner on the go. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 2 of the World Series. Struck him out looking. So and we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Jared Jones.
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And out number 1 on the grab. And the batter now, Tyler Soderstrom. Swings through that. Jones, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That's inside, and it's 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Liner caught it second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And first offering is fouled off. Raleigh went deep in his most recent game. There's a swing and a drive. Cruz going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Game 2 of the World Series. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a...
Oh, that drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. So digging in, Liover Peguero. Popped up. And he makes the catch. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down looking. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Pirates lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Jack Peterson stands in. Jones back to work. Peterson just got a piece of it. Peterson getting the start in left. 36 years old, and he's the reigning home run derby champion. And that one in the air center field. And it's caught for the out. So up next, Michael Busch. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now it's Gavin Lux. In the air on the infield, Cisneros under this one. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Sandoval winds and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boom, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Brian Reynolds here. Just missed. Top of the 3rd, no score. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In for a strike, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Kyle Schwarber. That one fouled off.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's the right fielder, Cole Young. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a foul out of play.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss.
1 strike.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 2 of the World Series. In the air to left center. Cruz sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Way high.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds has this one sized up. Squeezes it. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. As we go to the top of the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Cisneros in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Gonzalez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cal Raleigh. In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Peterson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And it's out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Digging in, Michael Bush. Ground ball right side. On to first, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fought off foul. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now a chance for number 1. And a foul ball. Runner at second. 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now 1 and 2.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Cruz makes a nice running catch. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bush hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Hayes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Headed one, hops the wall. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Taylor, the next to hit, takes outside. The next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Around second is Hayes. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the World Series. Strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. Game 2 of the World Series. Here's a big power throw. Kyle Schwarber. Jones back to work. And that one fouled off. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
The next pitch misses. 1-2 the count. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one missing inside. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the right fielder, Cole Young. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So the batting order turns over. Josh Lowe now at the plate. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that will drop foul. Swing and a miss. Jared Jones with the strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. right through there for a strike.
You know, these Pirates, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. This one popped up right side. Soderstrom drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Cisneros lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
No,
that's outside. Now 2-0.
2-0.
That one at the knees for a strike. Next one misses. Ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the Robert Stevenson will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Raleigh in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer. Handles, throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
The batter now, Jock Peterson. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Jock Peterson bops one out. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of his zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Bush. In the air, right field. Taylor has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Gavin Lux.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ground ball up the middle. Peguero throws to first. That's out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that one missing low. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now Liover Peguero. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you can tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
So 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Young. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the season. Ryan Thompson.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Tries to get back and save. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in game 2 of the World Series. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. The throw into second, safe at second, and he gets back in. Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Fouled off, he was late. Way inside, gets away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Ground ball scooped up Ke'Bryan Hayes. They get the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. Here is Jock Peterson. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 7-1. So first and second with 2 outs. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kai Busch.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 and 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ji-Hwan Bae. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. And that's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they're chipping away. It's 7-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Out towards right center field. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Andreas Cisneros. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 8th. And it's even up.
1-1.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And he can't come up with it. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Cisneros leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is that. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4-run lead at. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Gavin Lux. Nicholas back to work. Fouled off left side. Nicholas measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. down the line. And a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
One ball.
And ball one. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a ground ball to first. Cisneros takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Liover Peguero. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And there's a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Ripped on a line. Peterson makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Check swing, and that's a ball.
1-1.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the late stages of game 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a strike.
3-2.
That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Now this is in the air down the line. That's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.